Hi everyone, welcome to this class where I'm sharing with you a project using the On the Farm bundle. You're with Rochelle from Stampin. Thanks for joining me. I hope you have been enjoying the Geek series. And if you're watching on replay, that's the Great International Craft Show and the Series 16. So it's great to have you here. Today I'm sharing with you a project using um, the On the Farm bundle, which is from our mini catalog, the Stamping Up mini catalog. And if you have the catalog, it's on page 34. I particularly am fond of farm scenes and anything like that. It guaranteed if it's beach or farm, I've got the product generally. So I just love them. So this was no exception. The beauty of this product is that we've got some coordinating paper in our celebration catalog, and it's called the Day at the Farm Designer Series paper. I want to show that to you, and I will run through that. It is a really pretty paper. It is a free earn, so you can't purchase it. It's you can earn it free with a $90 order until the 28th of Feb. Celebration products are available while supplies last. So this entire catalog is free products. There's most of them are at $90, some are at $180. So if your order reaches $180, you can choose something at that level. But this paper is absolutely beautiful, really cute, and great for creating scenes. So I just thought I'll show you what it looks like, and I will show you the larger sheets too, because I think it needs to be seen, the full sheets, to grasp how nice it is with all the scenery. So this is the front and the reverse. Oh, so they're double-sided 12 by 12 sheets. These animals in here, you get pigs and cows and sheep. You can die cut them with the coordinating dies. So that's some, and so do the flowers as well. And those flowers come in different colors. Got some just plain checks and stripes, great for guide cards as well, and lovely kitty cards you can make. I've actually seen someone make a little book for kids with a number book, so to help them learn numbers with that. So these are the images that can be die cut with the dies that are there. So that's that particular sheet. So no coloring, you don't need to do any coloring. Really cute. The colors that coordinate are cherry cobbler, daffodil delight, garden green, pear pizzazz, soft suede, and balmy blue. That's our Stamping Up colors. Now what I've done, I've stamped these images and shown you what could I cut. So this is the stamp set. I've got it half open there. There's loads and loads of images. I'm just going to bring it out of that light. So I've stamped and die cut what the coordinating dies do. This little one is actually doesn't die cut, or it die cuts the sheep, the detail on the sheep. And we'll be using that today. Then there are even more dies that don't coordinate with a stamp, but they are separate. So you can just die cut these hills and a landscape, another landscape image like hills. These little cows, pigs, cute little duckies, guess a goose or a mother duck, and this tiny little bunny there, so cute, and so many images. So I'm going to show you today a fancy fold card. It's not a hard one. It's just an easel fold, and many of you may have already done something like this, but I want to show you some fun techniques with it, how to expand the collection, or how to expand the use of these products, and to get more use out of it. I'm just pulling out this paper so you can have a look at it in full. So that's the full sheet. All those images can be die cut. That's the reverse. I love that plaid. Those beautiful piece, and that's what we're going to be using today. You can fussy cut those the trees, and another landscape style. Great for creating those larger cards too, with backgrounds and things like that. So keep that in mind. Good for fancy folds like bridge fold and things like that. How cute is this page? Love it. Love the colors as well, and just a more neutral image sheet there. Now this one, use it to its max. You can just, all you need is to cut a piece and put a sentiment and it's done. Great for a fun scrapbook page. Kids there at the farm, just great for that. And that's more simplified, and some vegetables there from the farm, and with some nice straps. So that's the designer series paper, which I wanted to show you, because sometimes the smaller pieces don't really show that well. Now I am going to be using a soft suede card base for my card today. I have cut it vertical, exact, like just in half, so at 10.5 centimeters down on an A4 card base. And I'm going to bring in my trimmer. Now the great thing with the Stampin' Up! Trimmer is you have your cutting blade and your scoring blade on the one track, so it's just easy. If you do purchase it, it comes with the inches on, so you've got centimeters and inches up here. This comes with the inches. However, you can purchase the centimeter track. This can be easily taken off, and for cleaning and things. But and of course this extends. You've got the arm that extends, so you can, it goes up to 44 centimeters, nearly just over 43, and great for cutting your 12 by 12. So I'm going to score this at 7.4. So this is 14.8 at the half mark. I'm going to pull up my cutting blade, which is the darker blade, and just a touch over 7.4, and I'm going to score it. And that's my score line. And I don't need that anymore. So that's basically the fold. And I'll crease it both ways because I really want it to sit well. And you're going to have it sitting like that. So this easel fold is super easy. Easel is easy. I'm a layers girl. That's my forte, and that's what I love doing, creating a card with lots of layers. Fancy fold I like, but I like it simple, like not too I get easily distracted, and just not I think I just like quicker results. And the only time I make really, really fancy stuff is when I do stuff for my daughter or partner or some family. I do a bit fancier. But when I'm teaching classes, I like to teach things that you can do quickly. So I'm going to, I've got some bits and pieces of cardstock. This die set is great for using up your teeny weeny bits of cardstock. So that's Crumb Cake, Daffodil Delight. So if you catch my class where I'm not background check, the one I show from Trash to Treasure, where I'm showing you what to do with bits and pieces, this is one of the way you can use it. Cut heaps of little animals out from your little bits of paper. So I've got some cardstock here, which are basic white as well, which we are going to do some stamping. Now the first thing I'm going to do is we're going to stamp the pigs. And I'm going to stamp it in black. Now, if you look at this stamp set, you'll find couple of the animals are going the other way, but the animals that I'm using, the sheep and the pigs, is facing one direction. And same with all those. They're kind of, the cows are all in one direction. So I'm going to show you how you can turn them around and get more use out of your stamps and your dies. So for this technique, I'm bringing in a silicone mat. Now this is an older one from Stampin' Up. We do have newer ones, but they're a little bit different. So you can purchase this with Stampin' Up, but this is my older one. So they're they're square, the current ones. So what I am going to do, I've got the sheep. So I'm going to show you. So when you stamp the sheep, that's how it is, right? I'm going to stamp the sheep on my mat here. Then I'm going to bring in my cardstock and press it. And you're going to have a sheep going the other way. So that's one way. I might have moved a bit, but that's fine for me. Because then you have the option of, that increases your options. Like if you want to facing each other, or sometimes you want like birds with love hearts or something going facing each other. This is a good technique. You can do this also with acetate instead of a silicone mat. The same technique will work. Downside is you can't use your die to die cut this. So I will fussy cut it. But I'm going to do something else to this. In the meantime, I'm going to put it separately. You get these little, for the wool, it's a little indentation. So I'm going to just place it there and run it through my die cutting machine when I do all my die cutting. Now, and I'll set that aside. We're going to color in our sheep. And I have got the light and one medium. So they come in pairs, but I've just picked a bit of a mix, what I think would go, and a petrol pink for this is light petrol pink, just for the nose or the snout. And I'm going to do a bit of the ear with that. So I'm going in with my light. You could color these pigs with, you get pigs in different colors, don't you? With petal pink as well. I just wanted a bit different. If you want more inspiration, I encourage you to follow me on Facebook or check out my blog, stampingflair.com. I do share very regularly on those in those places. Lots of different inspiration. I also have a newsletter which I send very regularly. Once a week, you will get a free tutorial on that. you might like to be part of that. So make sure you sign up, and I share all the promotions that come up and classes that I run. This week, you will get in the newsletter 4 tutorials, because I have my card making class, online card making class on Wednesday. So my newsletter subscribers get all 4 tutorials free. Any orders over $90 get placed before Sunday, get the kit to make all 4 cards. So not the stamped images, I can't give them, but I can provide all the cardstock and the designer series paper and embellishments and things. So plus any orders of 150 also get an embellishment pack. So that's my special during my online classes. I have it's my birthday class series, so that was my second series, second in the series. I've still got 2 to go. It's good to get some stash of cards. This stamp set makes great cards, and I think it'll be great for kids, these cards, but not particularly. They're fun. They're just fun cards. Okay, so we've got our pigs colored. So I'll get my die cutting machine out. Okay, I've got my mini. And this is my new toy. It was like my Christmas gift to myself. Because we, as demonstrators, we could purchase this in December, but you can get this for free. Or I keep saying for free. You do have to purchase the starter kit, and you get it as added value in your starter kit. So you're actually getting a bonus in your starter kit. So I've been talking about this because this is an exclusive in the starter kit. That's why there's no other way to get it, and it's a really cute addition. I think the blue. So until 28th February. So because our celebration promotion is always got a good deal. So for shopping, every $90 you get a freebie, like I said, and then for hosting you get extra stamp set, and for joining you get 3 options. So I want to get my exact figures right, so I want to show you this because it's sometimes easier when you see it. So this machine is valid at 110. You get that plus your choice of 315. So it's not particularly free, but what I want to say is you're getting total value 425 and you're only paying 210. So you get to choose. Apart from this, you get an additional $315 of product for and you pay $210. No shipping on that. Starter kit is free shipping. So we've cut our pig, and then we are going to do this little detail on the sheep. And option 2 with that starter kit is a white machine. So if you don't like blue or whatever the reason, or you prefer white, a neutral color, you can choose the option 2. And option 3 is just the product only. So for $315, you choose $315 of product, and you pay $169. So basically, every option has $80 worth of extra product. Now I have moved that, and because I've aligned it wrong, but I'm going to fussy cut that out. But it just adds a little bit of detail, bearing in mind this guy is in reverse. So we have to fussy cut that. Now I'm going to be using my I have my landscape one here. I reckon it's good. Oh, yeah, here it is. It's right under my nose. So we're going to be die cutting some white cardstock with this. I'm just trying to get all my die cutting done, and then we can do our assembly. It's a bit easier like that. So I'll run through once. Now with this machine, it comes with instructions. It comes with all the plates numbered, and the recommendation is plate number 1 underneath. So if you have a mini machine, it'll say plate number 1. We have, as we're using it, some of us demonstrators, we have found that plate number 3 runs through a little bit better. So we've just adjusted that, and you work with your machine and see what works best. But plate number 3 seems to go through, it's going through a lot smoother for us. So that if you are having some issues with the alignment, do use plate number 3. Sometimes it's configuration with how things work, you know. And another tip is you offset your plates. That helps it through as well. So I'm doing another set of this, and I might have to trim it down, but so I've got that done. Next I'm going to be die cutting some little cows. Yeah, little cows. So this, there's 2. I didn't pull out the other die. You get 2 of these in the set. We're going to be die cutting them from crumb cake cardstock. I've got a story about cows. My sister-in-law, she is in Tasmania, and she has this farm, huge acreage with lots of cows. So a couple of years back, she sends me this photo. Get a text with a photo of a cow, and it's tagged with the name Rochelle. And then she goes, we were up to the letter R, and we called our new calf Rochelle. So I thought that was hilarious. So what they do is they go through the alphabet when they're naming their cows. Or when the calves are born. So it goes A, B, C, D, and then of course they were up to R. And Rochelle sounded like a good choice. So I thought that was so funny. And then I showed my friends at the craft, the ladies who come for craft, and they go, "Is that an insult, Rochelle?" I said, "No." I took it as, I'm very honored. It is cute. You get to see cows all the time when you're driving home near our place. They make you happy. They're so cute. All right, now the chicks. You get 3 chicks here. And I'm die cutting them. I will need my machine later, but I just want to do all the die cutting, and don't lose your chickies. I will do a little more with it after, but for now, this will do, I think. They're so cute. You can make a whole lot of them and make a border of them for the card. So cute. All right, so we'll start doing some assembly. You watch me doing some die cutting, but I've still got to show you a few bits and pieces with the die cutting. some tricks, which you may know, but it's worthwhile running through them. So I have got a piece of this designer series paper. Yes, it's so hard to choose sometimes, but I'm choosing this side for my base. I love the colors of this. So nice, that sheet. So that's why I'll have to get another lot with my next order. Then I'm going to be using this paper on the back. So I've got 2 bits. So this is 6.9 by 10 centimeters. And I've got 2 of them, and the other sheet was 10 by 14.3. So then I will flip that. It's nice if there's something at the back as well. You could put the green on the other side if you wanted to. I've just kept it the same. All right, so that's it's starting to take shape. We'll bring in our 2 little hills or mountains, whatever you wish to call them. Could be pasture. And I'm going to bring in blending brush. Challenge me not to use a blending brush on a project. So I've got Pepper Pizzazz and Garden Green for my ink pads. I'm just going to pop up if you were interested in checking out the online store or getting the starter kit. You can just take down those details for later and have a look through that and see what you can get. The starter kit, you just get on, put your details in, and you will get to choose whether you want option 1, option 2, option 3. So that's only during celebration you get those options, and then it will direct you to select your product. So you get $315. When you select your product, you need to be within $5 under, so you can choose like 310 to 315. Don't go over and don't go too much under. So stay right on if you can, like maximize your kit. So I am just going to do the put this as well. I'm blending with Pepper Pizzazz. I like to use blending. Like I could have cut this from Pepper Pizzazz cardstock, and you can. It just gives a bit of variation in color. So it's just nice, I think. And then I'm going to add some garden green at the bottom. I'm bringing that up a bit because I may cut this down, but I'm not sure. And I will... I love blending. That's one of my favorite things in card making. I just blending, watercoloring. Those are my, I don't know what my thing. It's just because everything is different all the time. So what we want to do is now create a little scene. I'm going to trim that down. I'm not going to need all that. But I do want some, like a double layer there. So I will be, let me bring back that just to add a bit more green at the top. It's not stark white. I'm going to add glue on the back layer, but I will be only adding it towards the bottom so that I can insert those animals here and there. So they look like they're in the scenery. Then I can just do that. I'm going to pull that down a bit. Then on this layer, I will add Stampin' Dimensionals. So you get these in regular size and you also get mini dimensionals. You can cut these down as well. So if you were asking me out, I know if you don't want to buy both, I'd say buy this, the regular size, and then you can cut it down. It's just, I find there's always, you have to make choices sometimes, it's like all the time, as to what you can buy. You can't get everything, and it's tricky. All right, I'm gonna remove that guy maybe. So instead of doing what I did then, to make sure that those Stampin' Dimensionals don't stick out where you can see them, I was fortunate you can't see it. Put it on the actual card and then you won't be able to see it. I didn't think then. Then I'm just going to trim the edge off that. All right. And there's a little bit overhang here. So we've got our little scene happening. We've got a cloud. I know what I was going to say, clouds or clowns. It's cows in the back. And let's cut this guy out. Our little sheepy. And I might even add some shading on him. High concentration, I'm talking. I'm fussy cutting. Okay, that was pretty quick. We did that. It can. Right, so let me bring. I think smoky slate would work. Just maybe just a touch, just to add some maybe shading. Oh, that wasn't meant to happen. This is so old, my smoky slate. Right, just a little bit here and there on those, maybe. Just give something. Now, we shall put this guy here with some dimensional. So I'm trying to add that as part of the scene. So if you can see, I'll put it down that way. Then you can see how I'm doing it. so it's not hanging in the middle of nowhere. Right, so we got that. Then we have, where are piggies here? So because of this little guy sitting there, you can put him up there. I'm thinking maybe here might be nice. That's what I love, that scene in the back. It's really lending to this. I did one. I'll show you the other one I did in a minute. Completely different, and you don't have to have a scene in the back, but this is just a bit different. All right. Now, our cows and our chicks. So our cows are going the same way. Now, actually, in pasture, they don't all go in the same way. They have a chat to each other. So, see that? You could have them, it looks like they're going somewhere, but I wanted them like a bit here and a bit there. So, you see that on the opposite side, you get sort of on the back of a die cut, it doesn't look, it's not a nice side. Whereas when you look on, this side, it's smooth. So you can fix that. And I'm going to do that with one of my ducks as well, because I want the duck to go the other way. So same here, you can see, like it's like ridges, and that's a nice smooth side. So take some copy paper. So this is just like some old marketing stuff I had, and I'm just placing it inside the copy paper, and I'm folding it over, and we run it through the die cutting machine. It's gonna smooth that out. I don't know where my other cow went, but we can cut another one. He's probably stuck under somewhere. Find him. He's going to pasture. Okay, so we'll just, it's the same sandwich, but it's just running it through. I'll just bring it, make sure. I wasn't sure whether I ran the chickie through. Okay, so it's going to make it, it's going to take that edge off. You can see that's really smooth. You can also do a little bit with a bone folder. This chick wouldn't have mattered too much. The cow did. Now I've got just a little mark there, but I will add some detail, and I can even hide it under. Considering I cannot find the other cow, I will cut another one. It's you might not notice it so much on this piece, but when it's a larger piece, it does, you can tell. And this is my, you watch, as soon as I do this, you probably find the other cow. Okay. So back in we go. So let's see. This one is the smoother one. And I'm going to add a little, at least a little eye on it. I've got an early espresso Stampin' red marker. Sorry. And it's not much you can see, but Just a teeny weeny bit of detail. Maybe. It's not gonna, it's like one of the, it's the background. That's all it is. And I'm not an artist, so please don't judge me. Cannot draw for nothing. But anyway, here's my, and I'm going to add some, excuse me, eyes on my cheeks as well. I'm just going to glue these guys at the back. Because they are meant to be like that, give that effect that they are in the distance. Right. So if I can slot him in right there. He does cover that nice cow though. Oh, see where that cow is? He got stuck in there. Oh, I told you. Oh, there we are. That one. Then the other one I might have here. Okay. So he's on a different paddock. So these are great for scene building. So cute. I love it. Right, so you're getting, it's coming to life. Now, I had some grass here that I wanted to stamp on this. And I did the same mistake in my first card because I'm a nutter. And I forget stuff. So we're going to try and do the grass. So this grass image, I've got some garden green. And we'll do some grass there. And I don't know, we'll try. Just to add something so it didn't look like it. And I bent that a bit, so bone folder helps that when you alright, so that's where we are at. The grass just adds a little bit more detail on that. Now duckies, we'll give some eyes on the ducks. We've still got to do sentiments. I'm just doing a bit of detail. So it's like got an indentation. And to be honest, I cannot remember which one I did. So with the emboss machine. So I'm just going to, the duck's so small, I will go with my bone folder and you can crease out those edges like I showed with like even paper. If you watch some of my other classes, I show you if you trim, cut on one side, you get a lip on the paper. You can fix that by using your bone folder. All right, so this little one, how cute are they? Okay, you can stay there. Right. So we're going to add our little duckies. No, we need this one. And I need one of the others going the other way. So, see, I forget what I'm going to do sometimes. Because I want these duckies in this corner. So they're like, just cute ads. They're so cute. Okay, let me do this one as well. And I want this. Should I do one? No. They have to be in a row. So we'll bring in, because I did the detail on the other side. That's okay. just a bit of liquid glue. We have a fine tip glue pen. This is my choice. I prefer this glue. This is my one I use all the time. All right, now for our sentiment. I am using from all of us because it's from all of them. It's from the herd. Okay, I need some scrap cardstock. I thought I brought enough, but obviously not. Here we are. Leave that cow for later. Let's do black sentiment. And I'm going to be using my stylish shapes dies to die cut it. I've used it, I think, in every single class I've done this series. I do love it. Trim that down. I'm just doing that so it fits in the Stampin' Cut and Emboss machine. All right. And I'm also going to be cutting out another bit, another banner. So we'll first cut this. So this is the stylish shapes dies. And we'll die cut that. Then I will die cut another banner from Pair Pizzazz cardstock. If you have any questions, please pop them up and I will get back to you or try and answer you as we go along. And then I'm die cutting this banner with Pair Pizzazz cardstock. Set that and that. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut this in half and I will show you. I'm going to layer this behind that. It just gives some extra detail. It's just another way to expand your usage of those dies. The price of this bundle, just so you know, is $90 on the dot. So yeah, that's going to get you a free product from our celebration catalogs. So if you like this paper, you might like to choose this or something else. But the bundle set, purchasing a bundle from our catalogs is saves you 10% on total price. And when you shop with me, you also get a tutorial bundle for the month. Now that is generally around 35 tutorials each month. It's over 30 tutorials every month. And so if anyone who places an order with me for over $90 gets that tutorial bundle for the month they order with me. That has heaps of ideas from different demonstrators around the world. It is worth it's worth it. You get so much ideas, and that's available for purchase for $28 separately. But you can get it for free when you shop with me. And I'm gonna add that other little chick here. Um, so that's how it's looking. And so by adding the dimensionals, that keeps your card like the easel standing up. And for some embellishments, I've got these. It's called classic enamel dots, I think. I'm going to go with the crumb cake. I'm mad about it. You could color in those white ones with Daffodil Delight maybe, or a green to go with what you're doing. But so that's our card. Let me know what you think of it. How whether you like this little suite or this bundle with the beautiful paper. Is that something you would consider creating with? I love it. Now I'm going to show you another one I made with it, with the same fold, with just different paper I used. All right, I used the one with the vegetables just for something a bit different. And yes, I did the same thing, but it doesn't matter that it's not a scene at the back. It's just more fun aspect of this card, and I use cherry cobbler there for that banner. So a little bit different. Now a few more cards I've done with this, and I want to show you the paper that I used because sorry, I'm just dragging up a bit of paper. Yeah, so see those flowers, I fussy cut, and then I put it on a background which I had ink smooshed on watercolor paper. And it's just a simple card, nothing farmy about that, but I just use the paper that we get and use the stamp apparatus to get a right, nice dark image on that with heat embossed black sentiment on cherry cobbler. And I thought that was a fun card a bit. And I colored some white dots with cherry cobbler. Oh, those get everywhere. With some cherry cobbler stamping blends to coordinate. This is another one I made with this beautiful paper. It's got the painted texture, embossing fold at the back, and I've done some stamping, blending, and I used a little barn die cut that the windmill from our specialty silver cardstock. Now that comes with 3 different finishes. So I used the more muted silver on that, not the really shiny one, and with some gingham, of course, with the farm. And then this pretty paper. A very simple layout, and then I die cut this, and this is another way to use your scraps. I created a strip with my little balmy blue pieces of cardstock, and then I die cut it with the same stitch circle and layered it onto my Daffodil Delight circle, and so it matched. And another way for you to use your little bits of cardstock left over. I've got tissue there. Yeah, so that was just a few ideas with that paper and the bundle. I hope you have liked that, and please ask any questions even during now or after. You can always email me your questions or contact me anytime. I'd love to help you. Remember, every $90 you spend, you can earn a free product from our celebration catalog, and you can, if your order is over $169, I would encourage you to check out the starter kit as well. Thanks for joining me. I look forward to catching up with you, perhaps on Facebook or on my blog, where I can share with you more creativity and just create with you. Thanks so much. Bye bye.